So what are the best penny stocks to buy on January 17th, 2025? Well, number one recommendation is GSI Technology. Stock symbol GSIT. It is up today 47% or $1.30, trading at $4.05. Since this morning, it already traded 56 million shares. Market cap for the company, though, is only $102 million. So, what can I tell you about this company? Well, 6 months ago, it used to trade around $2. Then it went all the way to $4. Then it couldn't sustain itself, so went back up, back down, and finally, it's producing some monster gains today with a huge trading volume. So, for the last 6 months, though, nobody was really interested in that stock. It was barely traded, maybe a few hundred shares a day, but nothing substantial. So, and obviously, when the market is not aware about the stock and doesn't pay attention, usually it collapses. So, but they released some kind of news today, something maybe about their new product or their services, because the word is technology, which means anything could be software, hardware, medical devices, whatever. So, and suddenly the market is really like paying attention to this thing, and obviously a lot of new buyers coming in. So if I were you, I would take a look and see what's going on there and maybe put some money into it, because who knows how high it could go. So GSI Technology, stock symbol GSIT, only $4.05 a share. Next one is Versus Systems Inc. Stock symbol VS. It is up today 41% or 80 cents, trading at $2.72. Since this morning, it already traded 59 million shares. Market cap of the company, though, is roughly $13 million. So, what can I tell you about this company? Well, 6 months ago, it used to trade around $1.20, and nothing was happening with the stock. It was just basically declining all the time. However, something happened on October 15th, and the stock produced like 100 million shares in trading volume, and it went from $1.20 to, listen to this, to $4.20. It basically tripled in one day. However, it couldn't sustain itself at that price, so it collapsed back to like $1.50. And was kind of trading, but you know, not that active. Not a lot of people were interested in it. So, but you know, it managed to stay within like $2 range. So, some kind of news arrived today, and you know, a lot of people are jumping in. 59 million shares in trading volume kind of tells you that this is you know, very hot stock. So. If I were you, I would definitely take a look and see what kind of news they released and what kind of products or services they're, you know, offering. And if it sounds pretty good, then maybe you should put some money into it. So, Versus Systems, stock symbol VS, only $2.74 a share. Next one is Channel Therapeutics Corporation, stock symbol CHRO. It is up today 27% or 26 cents, trading at $1.22. Since this morning, it already traded 450,000 shares. Market cap of the company, though, is roughly $7 million. So it's a typical pharmaceutical stock. For a long time, it is trading around 50 cents, not really going much up and down. However, it does produce some interesting spikes in trading volume from time to time. So something is cooking there, and everybody who is involved is aware of it. So they just don't know when this thing is gonna really drive the stock high. So apparently whatever happened today, the news they released, finally generated this major push that created pretty good jump in price of 27%, and it also brought relatively, high amount of trading volume, which is 450,000. As I said before, I don't like companies like this. I like to see trading volume in tens of millions of shares, because if the market is aware about it, if a lot of buyers know about this stock, then sooner or later they will come in and start buying those shares and create this deficit of shares, which usually pushes the stock price much higher where it's used to trade. So if I were you, I would definitely take a look and see what kind of news this is. By the way, it's a pharmaceutical company. If you noticed, it has the word therapeutics in it. So but they're probably developing some kind of medication, and this medication just received some good results from clinical trials when it's being used on actual human patients instead of animals. And these are the various stages of the drug development process, but I think that if they're getting close to it, this is what spikes the interest from investors. So if I were you, I would definitely take a look, see what's going on there, and maybe put some money into it. So Channel Therapeutics Corporation, stock symbol CHRO, only $1.22 a share. Next one is Ceribaro Holding Limited, stock symbol SVMH. It is up today 24%, or 16 cents, trading at 85 cents a share. Since this morning, it already traded 55 million shares. Market cap of the company, though, is only $10 million. So, not sure what this company does, but the main thing is that it used to trade 6 months ago, listen to this, at $10 a share. Then it collapsed to like 50 cents a share. So nobody was trading it, everybody was upset, they lost a lot of money, so the stock was basically kind of like a frustration stock. So some kind of news were released today, and suddenly the stock is super hot. I mean, producing 55 million shares in trading volume, when before it was barely a few thousand, kind of tells you that there's a lot of interest in that stock from the market and from the buyers. So, and plus it produced a nice jump of 24%. What I like about this stock is that if you decide to actually jump into this stock and buy it at 85 cents a share, this is actually pretty low. That's like a 6-month low for that stock, no matter what. And if this thing actually, whatever the news they released, is powerful and promising enough, and the stock has a chance to go back to its previous levels of $10 a share, I mean, you could make 10 times on your investment, buying for 85 cents, selling for $10. I mean, that's a huge gain. So I would definitely, take a look at this company and probably pull the trigger and put some money into it, because the price is very cheap and upside potential is huge. So Ceribaro Holding Limited, stock symbol SVMH, only 85 cents a share. Next one is Zeo Energy Corporation, stock symbol ZEO. It is up today 28%, or 67 cents, trading at $3.01. Since this morning, it already traded 30 million shares. Market cap of the company is roughly $360 million. So the company used to trade at $4 a share 6 months ago. Then it collapsed to $1. Then it started to make a comeback, and in December of last year, it had produced the first major jump when it went from $1 to $3. Then it couldn't sustain itself, so it collapsed back to $1.50, and now it's trying to climb back up. So the main thing is that it has very good volume, and maybe the news they released are very powerful, because the jump is good and the volume is great, so maybe it has an upside potential of going much higher. So Zeo Energy Corporation, stock symbol CEO, only $3 a share. Thank you for your time and good luck trading. Bye-bye now.